Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Well, it's seventh heaven for the Edmonton Oilers, recording their seventh straight victory tonight, a 3-1 victory over the Ottawa Senators. And Zack Hyman was the absolute hero for the Edmonton Oilers tonight, picking up his fourth career hat trick, third hat trick this season. Before Edmonton, Hyman couldn't get obviously any hat trick. Now 4 in 2 seasons with the Edmonton Oilers. Just incredible. Like I said, he is the main story tonight in a 3-1 victory. Stuart Skinner came oh so close to the shutout, but late in the third period, the Ottawa Senators get on the board. Kelly from Kachuk and Brandstrom with the late goal to make it 2-1 made things a little bit interesting, but Artem Zub was another big factor for the Ottawa Senators tonight. He takes a penalty in the second period that probably shouldn't have been a penalty, and that was what ended up being the first goal of the game for the Edmonton Oilers. That goal was initially credited to Evan Bouchard. We thought going into the third period it was Bouchard's goal, but credit for that one switches to Zack Hyman, Evan Bouchard, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins picking up the assists. So the Oilers take that 1-0 lead into the third period. And in the third, Zack Hyman picks up his 24th of the season from Evan Bouchard again. So Bouchard with 3 assists tonight. He actually assists on all 3 of Hyman's goals. And Connor McDavid and Nugent Hopkins, were the other assists for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. And yeah, the Artem Zub penalty, like I mentioned, he gets his second of the penalty of the night. And Hyman scores once again in the final minutes there to make it 3-1 Oilers to put this one officially away. So, yeah, 7 straight wins, guys. Stuart Skinner close to the shutout, but can't quite get it. And as Michael points out in the comments there, the Oilers are officially in a wild card playoff spot. So they did it. They were 1 win away. They got the win they needed. And it was I'd say a fairly strong team effort tonight. I think they got a little too cute with the passes through the first 2 periods, and Ottawa kind of capitalized there. Give the Senators credit. They got a lot of sticks in lanes, deflected a lot of shots, and goaltender Anton Forsberg for the Senators was also excellent here tonight. He does end up giving up 3, but he kept the Oilers out of it for a very long period of time. Coolid pointed out in the comments there, yes, like I said, an excellent game from Stuart Skinner. He has just been absolutely on fire here for the Edmonton Oilers over the last while. And yeah, I agree. He should have got the shutout tonight. It's an unfortunate play that results in him losing the shutout, but overall, you got to give him a lot of credit, and he can walk away with this game definitely held high. He kept the Oilers in it when it was close. My wife chiming in there in the chat with the dinosaur. Hi, Laura. But yes, it was a great game tonight, and a bit of a sleeper, I guess, for a Saturday night, but the right team got it done, so that's what matters most of all. So like I said, guys, not a lot to talk about with this one. A 3-1 victory, a 1-0 game for much of it. Actually, mostly a 0-0 game for much of it. So it was nice to see the Oilers finally break through in there late in the second period on the power play. 2 power play goals tonight is really the difference. And of course, Zack Hyman, like I mentioned, the big hero tonight with his 4th career hat trick, 4th in the last 2 years. So yeah, that's basically the story of this one tonight, guys. Not too much else to go over there. We got a little bit of a break here before the Oilers' next one. They next take on the Chicago Blackhawks on Tuesday. And as we now know, the Chicago Blackhawks will be without Connor Bedard, so it's going to be even harder for the Blackhawks to make much of that one. So the Oilers should be able to get their 8th straight win, but don't want to count anything before it happens. Interestingly enough, the last time the Oilers got their 8th straight win was over Chicago as well. So history potentially repeating itself there. And as we know, 3 more wins and the Oilers can set the official team record of 10 straight wins. But as I was mentioning in an earlier video, let's take this one day, one win at a time. Don't want to get too far out of ourselves. But for now, 7-game winning streak. I think everybody's pretty happy. Got the Zack Hyman hat on tonight. Don't know if you guys can read that, but it's blue collar hero. And of course, I had to get the Hyman jersey out here, out in the open. So yeah, guys, this was a great one tonight. Another big victory, another step in the right direction. Oilers improved to 20, 15-1 on the season, move into that second wild card spot. So what a complete turnaround from what we were talking about at the start of the year, where it was just depressing game review after depressing game review. Now they're all pretty much mostly positive here. It's 18 out of the last 21 games now the Oilers have won, so that's what the Oilers needed. They needed the big turnaround, and they're getting it so far. And they have an upcoming schedule here in January where they can definitely continue this. So let's hope that they do. I think that's all I got to say on this one, guys. But let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. If you guys didn't get a chance, I did post a video earlier tonight looking at what changes I would make roster-wise and some things I would target for the trade deadline. You guys can check that out out live on the channel now. That's all for me, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon.